Ladies and gentlemen, we're on a 3-game skid. Your Washington Commanders, at one point, we're 7-2, high on top of the world. Second seed, I would say. Jayden Daniels, rookie of the year, at a certain point, MVP contended. We're getting smacked in the face with reality. Getting smacked in the face with reality, people. I am very disgruntled. I've seen a lot of things today. But y'all know it's Washington and we hate Dallas. And I can't stand the Dallas Cowboys, man. It's your boy Deuce, DT, and the gang. Time to hold the huddle.
I know it looks like Ceelo is at a hotel, but he disappeared. I don't know exactly where he is. But Breeze, what's good, man?
What's good?
Oh, there you go.
Good. Is he back? Is he still frozen?
He trying to slide around the camera. Welcome back to Owning the Huddle podcast. Brother Deuce is here. He's here to defend his O-line. I'm getting sick and tired of you dudes and this fan base talking about my O-line. We gonna handle this today.
Oh, we're going to handle it today because there's a lot of problems going on with our Washington Commanders. This is Owning the Huddle podcast with your boy Deuce and DT. Currently, right now, the other part of the game will be coming in slowly. Deuce!
Man! Hey, bro, I just came from up FedEx, man. I tried to get in there to holler at Cliff, man. Holler at them boys, man. Of course, they ain't let me in. They actually ran me away. It's tough, man. Like, I think Sabrina said it. Like, we can't be side teams now. Where you at, DT, man? Like, it's so, like, being at the game itself, like, the offense don't have no juice, bro. Like, they don't have no aura. They don't have no urgency. It just, it looks like like we out there at a preseason game, bro. It looks like 2 4-win teams played today, man.
Man, I'm completely lost with what we're looking at right now. Most definitely offensively. Ever since the Bears game, after Jayden came back, and I understand, like, we can talk about penalties presented, things like that. This offense has not truly been the same. Maybe outside of one game. That was probably the Giants. I don't know what's going on, man. No aura. We got someone got a group chat. It's like anti-Cliff Brigade and anti-Jada Brigade. Like, I think it's a multitude of everything, bro. Just right now, this offense is just discombobulated.
It's bad, bro. Like, and you right. It's everything. It's the O-line. It's Cliff. We don't have the talent, right? And I've been talking about that for like the last month. And you saw it in that Steelers game, then the Eagles game, and now it's like only reason why this game because they are dumpster juice. right? Like we had all these mistakes, and we was playing against a playoff team. Man, we probably got blown out. And it's Cliff, it's Jayden, it's these receivers, it's everybody. There were 2 plays that I saw live. It was 2 third downs, and Jayden didn't see the field. Right? It was somebody coming across wide open in the middle of the field. He threw it to the sidelines. And one of them plays, bro, Terry was wide open across the middle of the field behind everybody. And Jayden didn't see him. And he had time. And he didn't see him. And then there was other times where Cliff is calling plays that just don't make sense. Like they had the same game plan as the last 2 teams. They was flooding the back, keeping everything in front of them. Cliff, you gotta start doing some meshes. Like you gotta start doing some crossing routes in front of these linebackers. You can't just keep relying on dump offs to your running backs. Get the wide receivers the ball by putting them in positions to succeed and win, and not sending them into coverage. I don't know, man.
I think another thing has also been, do the O-line looks tired to you?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. There's no urgency, bro. It's like they look beat down.
No push. Protections have been going bad. Like, I'm just going to say it, bro. Nothing bothered me more was when Jayden ran out the pocket 3 times in a row out of bounds to the same side. I think that was the most. Jayden Daniels ran out the pocket 3 straight plays out of bounds, and they ran the same defense on it. Oh my God, bro!
It's insane, bro. And I see somebody now. We definitely not turning on Jayden.
Who said we?
Jayden is definitely my franchise quarterback. Like he's a rookie.
On Jayden, man.
Yeah, like he's a rookie. He has a crazy high ceiling, and he still needs to get that. And in order for him to get to that ceiling, he's going to go through games like this and go through times like this, right? To test him to see where he is, so he can learn.
This is that wall. This is that wall.
Yeah, this is that wall. This is that wall that we all expected. Like Jayden was doing some crazy stuff this year, bro. And we always like a wall is coming sooner or later. So here is the wall. So the question that I have is, do we have enough talent to get over this wall or get through this wall? Is Cliff going to be able to do enough to find another way to mask the talent that we don't have?
When it comes to the talent wide receiver, like Deuce, we talked about it in the off season, especially after Jahan trade. Like we were trying to see who was going to be that guy, and quite frankly, it has really been more like a rotation of everybody else in the room, but mainly when the one guy that he truly trusts in those situations, it has seemed to be Noah Brown.
That's true. Yep.
But it's starting to get to a point where, like, the way some of these teams are playing us, it's like, okay, we're going to cover Terry the best we can. You're going to have to throw somewhere else. Because clearly, I'm trying to figure out why is, once again, this has always happened with any quarterback. I'm not totally blaming on Jayden, but we don't never get our wide receiver one truly involved in the game, and that's something Jason Garrett said on Football Night in America just a couple hours ago, talking about getting Terry McLaurin involved in the game. and you see a guy like CeeDee Lamb, he had 10 catches. It wasn't for 100 yards and stuff, but he's heavily involved within the offense. He's
Right,
moving
and
the
that's what they need. Cliff need to realize. Look, man, we don't need 60-yard plays every time Terry gets an opportunity. Like, the slants are working, the post routes are working, the outs are working because they're afraid of Terry getting over top of them. Get him the ball. Stop doing reverses with him. Stop doing quick screens with him. Like, throw him the ball forward. Like, if you don't want to, he did motion him a few times today. But if that's not what you want to do, that's cool. But send him on some favorable routes that kind of diminishes the over the top help that they giving these quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's right too. But this is just when it comes to this offense right now, it's everybody gets a share of the blame. Run blocking,
Right.
pass blocking, miscommunication between receivers, wide receivers dropping the ball, penalties, Jayden making the wrong reads, not pulling the trigger, and Cliff needs to call someone a better game. We're starting to get to that conversation, man. 3-game skid so far about Cliff Kingsbury in the second half of the season. Not even gonna sugarcoat, man. I think obviously this is the NFL. It's a copycat league. I think we caught teams by surprise, and teams are seeing what Jayden is doing at a high level, and they're taking away something. I don't know what that something is, and he hasn't been the same accurate passer as we have seen for the first couple of weeks.
You got to remember, man, like teams was pressuring Jayden a lot early on. And he was killing them. But now they sitting everybody back. And they having a spy, making them throw the football. And just like I think Williams Watkins said, it might be your first time too, bro. Definitely appreciate you chopping it up with us. Please come back. I think this may be your first time. But like and even though Terry is being bracketed we still got to find a ways to get him the ball, right? And you're right, we do need more weapons. Like you're absolutely right about that. But like Cliff is losing these battles. He's losing these battles because he's not adjusting. He did a pretty good job of that early in the year, so. We need Cliff to go back to the drawing board, man, and he needs to open up this play. Like instead of just going no huddle, and go hurry up, put the ball in Jayden's hands. I know the Cowboys. I know the drive before the last they wasn't really in prevent defense, but still give Jayden an opportunity. Open up the playbook, man. Let this kid go out there and play. He looked pretty good today as far as. Like his throwing and different stuff like that. So it ain't, I don't think no injury and none of that stuff is bothering him or whatever. So open up the playbook, man. Like Russell, hurry up, let this kid play. Get the defense off balance.
Yeah, man. Shoot, there's a lot of things I can say they probably need to do, but. Most definitely, bro. I just think right now, when it comes to the talent of this team, like we need a guy on the opposite end of Terry badly. We need a running back that can, be a little bit durable. I hate the Brian Robinson. It looked like he was okay at first after it, but like the second half, he was limping. He was limping badly.
Yeah, when he didn't even come back the second half because he came back in the game, he was pretty good, but then as he was on the sideline for a while, when he was leaving to go in the locker room, that joint it must have just locked up on because he was limping real bad.
Yeah.
So it's a sad thing, man. Like, so who knows? Now he got an ankle, so he's pretty beat up. Eckler might be his career. I mean, This is the second concussion in the last 6 weeks, so he might be shut down. So yeah, man, and I think this 10-day rest, I think we kind of it was a 10-day rest, but at the same time they had to come back 2 days early to play that Thursday night game, so you got to factor that in. And so that's double the recovery time after that Thursday night game because they didn't properly recover before the Thursday night game, and then they probably ain't start practicing until like Wednesday. So it is 10 days off, man, but it doesn't even out as far as recovery time.
So what do you think about this comment right here from William?
I can't see it. What do you say?
It says, I believe we're 1 year away. Should have been more aggressive before the trade deadline for a receiver.
Yeah, so like I don't think I don't it may not have been nothing out there to be more aggressive, right? And I mean he did make the move for Lattimore. I think he really wants to build through the draft. He's not going to give up all his picks. So he made one move, gave up some picks, and even the picks he gave up, like we got from somebody else, except for the 5th, but we did get a 6 back. So he ain't really lose nothing. You know what I'm saying? So he won his picks, but at the same time, like we knew what this roster was coming into it. We knew what this roster was. We know we ain't have, top end talent around the roster. We knew that. But Jayden was able to overcome that, and he was able to, squeak out some victories. But now you're starting to see it, right? Now they starting to kind of take away some of Jayden's strength and say, hey, look, let these other guys beat us. And we're just not able to do it. We're just not able to beat them because we don't have the talent to do it.
Yeah, I agree, man. Sometimes all it comes down to is the Jimmys and the Joes. Like when you see some of the games that these teams play, like for instance, like Detroit Lions, like they played the Colts today. Like, but that's all with building the team right. That team is built, and they have the guys that make them an attractive place, and they're dominating teams. We dominating teams with coaching and, quite frankly, Jayden play at a high level. Now we're seeing just the opposite end of it. Like the weaknesses are starting to show up. The concerns that we have starting to show up. And the offense that was the strength, reason for the win streak, has now become part of the reason why we have lost the last 3 games.
Yeah. We just did, like, man, I think, and the key actually we can still make the playoffs. Like, it's possible. All right? I mean, we but you got to win. I don't like depending on other teams to get in the playoffs, right? Like you have to win. You control your own destiny. We still do. I think we're the only team. I think we're still in the top 7, right? If the Rams lose, but the Rams only got 5 wins, so I think either way we still at number 7, and I think the Packers has 8 wins, right? So. Yes, like there's still an opportunity for us to give. The playoffs started tomorrow. We're in there. So yeah, but these last 3 games is not it's not too encouraging. I know we 5.5 point favors against the Titans so far today. That might change. I don't know, but the Titans played pretty hard, even though it was a divisional game. But, they play hard. They got some dogs over there, so we can't take them light either. So.
Here's the thing. That's how I see the thing. Talking about William. Why is people talking about St. Juice?
Man.
To be honest with you, I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. I didn't even hear St. Juice's name today. That's just me.
Yeah, him and Chen got beat on that before the half, remember?
Oh, I must have missed that play. No, I wasn't crashing out then. I probably was doing something. Well, I remember they did kick a field goal. That probably was the play right there.
Yeah, that's how they got down there.
Jesus.
But yeah, like we know that, man. We know St. Juice, Davis, Mr. Tyler. Like we don't have the talent, and I think the 7-2 record really messed with the fan base, bro. Like it really blinded us, a lot of us, to the point where we thought we had the talent. Because I even asked a question on Twitter after the Steelers game: do we have enough talent to overcome miscues?
Nah.
And a lot of people say, yeah, we got it, yeah.
They lied.
I don't know, man. I don't think so. I didn't think so then, and I don't think so now.
Because look, another key reason to the losing streak as well has been turnovers.
Yep.
We wasn't turning the ball over in our winning streaks. Past couple games, we turned the ball over. We give them extra possessions. Defense is on the field entirely too long because we can't sustain a drive consistently in the first half whatsoever.
No, man, we too many 3-and-outs, bro. Too defense playing, bro. We still have not had a game yet where all three phases of the team played well.
Yeah.
The defense was balling out. Of course, they break down towards the end, but man, hey, they hold you up majority of the game these last couple games. But then, like, the offense is not clicking. The special teams was doing good at first. Trust was pinning them deep, but then the missed field goal and all that stuff happened. So we still haven't had a game yet, man. Yeah, you right, Marshall. Like we need to learn how to lose as winners, man, and we don't. Because people crashing out on everybody, blaming everybody. Like, it's crazy, man. People talking about getting firing Cliff. What? Bro, like I ain't got time for that, bro. I don't have time for that, man. People talking about get rid of DQ, get Ben Johnson in here. Like, it's insane. But this is where we are. We are a damaged fan base. We are a damaged fan base, and we're not ready to move on yet.
And people love to see us being damaged, bro.
Yeah, I mean, our own fan, like, bro, we are a damaged fan base, and we're not ready to move on yet.
So, I gotta talk about this though, real quick, and then we'll get to the defense.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime when special teams blocks a field goal and a punt in the same game, and your defense is getting stops, and you only come away with legit only 3 points, and you had a missed field goal. That is a concern to me, Deuce. That is not what we seen earlier in the season. We were capitalizing on when teams were making mistakes. We're not.
I mean, even that, bro. Like, we was capitalizing on made teams punt. Because remember, we wasn't getting a whole lot of turnovers at the beginning of the year. They was punting. We was getting some stops here and there. But, man, we had the offense we had earlier today. Man, we probably could have scored 50 points.
Oh,
but
man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is it? You got to figure out what it is. And it's not just one person. It's not just Cliff. It's not just Jade. It's not just the offensive line. It's all of them. And another thing, man, like, a lot of fans believed that we was going to win out after the Eagles game. We're going to go 13-4.
Nah.
Right? People believe, we going to the playoffs. We got to try and go to the Super Bowl. Like, and now, like, you're seeing the deficiencies of this team, especially from the day, and you crashing out. You're not able to deal with the truth.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of us had, like, winning 4 games and 5 games, 6 games. My floor was 7. Give me 7. They got that 4 weeks ago. But a lot of people ain't have them getting there. because of the roster and this talent. Just winning early masked a lot of that.
You're right, man. Like you're right. Maybe, and some people might not like it, man. Maybe we a peak.
Yeah, we probably did from what we had.
Probably peak, man.
And people blame Cliff. Yeah, this is Cliff been this way. Like people talk about Cliff at Texas Tech. Mahomes had 5,000 yards back-to-back seasons, I think. And even though they didn't win none and whatever. Like, how is the offensive coordinator at blame when the quarterback, when your offense is putting up close to 6,000 yards a season? How do you blame the play caller? Right? And Arizona. Like they went to the playoffs 11-6. The second year Kyler Murray was in MVP conversations. He got hurt.
Yeah.
The top quarterback got hurt. So you think the offense is going to pick up? One year, then another year Connor got hurt. D-Hop got hurt. Another year they had Colt McCoy back there.
Yep.
Like, what do you all expect for him to do with that in the second half of the year? Like, that's just is insane to me. I think it's very lazy. To be honest with you, I think it's a lazy take. I also think it's an easy take. It's easy to just blame Cliff and look at his history. It's very easy to do that. I get it. I understand. Like, if you don't want context, because a lot of people were saying that in the I said, well, let me go back and look. Let me go back and see.
You cannot compare what Arizona doing right now to what they were doing with Cliff Kingsbury. Entirely different situations and stuff whatsoever. And by the way, Arizona just lost.
They just got punted. They just put up 6 points. Like what are you talking? Who's that? Who said that?
Morris, yo.
I think this might be your first time commenting too. Appreciate you, man. Definitely. And those of y'all that's on Twitter and Twitter and Facebook, if you go to YouTube and type in RedZoneinthelab podcast, we definitely appreciate you. If you could subscribe, chop it up with us over there. But yeah, what's his name? Marcus? Yeah, man, I mean, yeah, you can't. Like, it's entirely two different teams, man. I mean, got the same quarterback for sure, but the rosters are entirely different. And they didn't put up no points today either. So, it's the NFL, man. But I just think it's easy to blame, which is cool. Like, I'm tired of defending them. I'm tired of having that same conversation, man. Like, it's just like whatever at this point. Because I know it's all of them. It's all of them. People don't want to blame Jayden, the golden boy, right? Like, but he out there. Even last week, when you go back and watch the film on that Eagles game, it was people open, but he wouldn't pull the trigger, even when he had protection. The same thing today. Terry was open on one of them plays by himself, like behind the safeties, running across the field, wide open. Jayden didn't get it to him.
Lots of film guys. Who the film guys? You watch film.
Who's that? Who said that?
Poster King. I mean, I'm not saying they wrong whatsoever, but I mean, I know we watch film. I haven't got a chance to watch the film yet. I'm over here trying to regain my thoughts before I head to work tomorrow, because apparently the cockroaches are out now. I'm talking about you Cowboy fans, cockroaches. Because you've been gone for 6 or 7 weeks. Then when you beat us, when you said you didn't want to win the game, now you're hyping it up. Cockroaches. Not even Cowboys, cockroaches. Dallas cockroaches.
Yeah, man. And then like you gotta account for you gotta account for drop passes, misses. And yeah, you're right. Like, he is a rookie. Like, we get that, we know that. But at 7-2, going into 7-2, People was looking at him as one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah.
So like you can't have it both ways, right? When the offense is not clicking, you can't say, oh, Jayden a rookie. But then when the offense is clicking, oh yeah, Jayden the league, he one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league. Like we gotta pick one. We can't have it both ways. We can't have it both ways, man.
Yeah. Like we can see, and it's like, bro, like I understand the Cliff hate and stuff like that, but sometimes we just gotta be real and talk about the execution, bro. Like Cliff ain't blocking. Cliff not going through the wrong hole. Cliff ain't making the wrong reads. He's not making the wrong stare down. Like there were plenty of people open for Jayden to throw to. Like I know people talk about the Cherry one where he looked like he ran a post right past the corner, but there were several times Zach Ertz was open in the middle of the field and he's throwing the fall down Brown.
I mean, even that miss in the first quarter to Zach Ertz. Like Zach Ertz, he was supposed to belly that route out up the field more. He cut it off and came down the line. So like, it's a thing, man. Like the initial reactions, man. I get it. You know.
I got no yak, man.
But that's the thing, like, and that's the thing about Zach Ertz. I mean, Zach Ertz. Who else?
Noah.
No, I'm talking about like tight ends. Like, go look at the tight ends yak yards in the league. Zach Ertz is still one of the, and he's like top 8 in most tight end categories. And he's never got yak throughout his whole career.
Oh yeah, he's never been a.
Yeah, he's never been a yak, and a lot of tight ends are not yak monsters.
Shoot, Jason Witten wasn't really a yak.
Nah, he Cooley either. He just breaking. He would break tackles for the most part, and that's why it would get him in trouble too. He was trying to break too many tackles and end up fumbling. But yeah, so. But yeah, I'm with it though. I do think we need to get Snaps more involved. We need to get Luke more involved.
Yeah.
But I don't know who it is. Right? Is it Cliff or is it Jayden when it comes to Luke? I mean, Noah Brown getting a whole bunch of targets.
Fall down, bro.
That's on Jayden. Jayden throwing him that rock.
Yeah. And so he trusts him. He trusts him, man. We believe Jayden will reach his true potential under Cliff.
Oh gosh.
I mean, like, let's be real, bro. Like, I understand stuff looks crazy now, but look, Deuce. Did I not make a tweet Friday morning with Coach Prime saying, "You better get me right now, because this is the worst I'm gonna be."
Yeah, this the worst. Yeah, this the worst roster Jayden
He's on. Let's see when we have more guys around him, bro.
Yeah, nobody was saying this 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Pittsburgh, they played pretty good against Pittsburgh. Had a lot of drops, 6 drops against Pittsburgh. That wasn't on Cliff. The Eagles got the best defense in the league, and we still was up 10-0 going to the fourth quarter. You want to blame that on Cliff too, or no? And then this game, like, I just think that whole Cliff thing is just lazy right now, bro.
Is he going to just support? Yo, this is nasty. Oh man, but another question by Key. What's up, Key? Do y'all think we should have went for 2 after Terry scored, or the XP was quick?
Oh no, man!
I was cool with either call, man.
Yeah, me too. It's like, so. Remember against the Bears? Remember that 4th down against the Bears? He punted it, or kick the field goal when everybody was mad because he should have went for it on 4th and 2 or whatever. Everybody was mad at him. Go for it, go for it. Then he go for it on 4th and 2 last week, and we didn't get it, and everybody mad at him. He didn't get it. So now, like, if he go for it and we don't get it, they gonna be mad at him. Cause why you ain't kick the field goal like last week? Why you ain't kick the field goal? Because we didn't get the 4th. So like, that's the thing, man. Like people just take whatever the outcome, and they buck at the outcome to the other outcome. Like people don't stand firm on what he should have done. So like if we would have went for it, if we would have went for the 2-point conversion and we wouldn't have get it, most of the same people that said we should have went for it would have been like, we should have kicked the field goal.
Yeah. I was cool with either way, man. Like, I wasn't really bothered about kicking the extra point because I felt like even though the game should have been that way, I still have felt like we had a shot to win whatsoever. Just the execution was bad, man. Like, you can't bobble that. You can't bobble the kick and you can't miss it, bro. So unfortunately, it is what it is. We lost. We lost that way. See people say probably both. If Chris doesn't get more traditional.
Oh, who's still gonna lose? Who's market saying she's still gonna lose?
I was saying when they hired Cliff, they said get Khalil Fold. Wait till next year.
Oh, you talking about we gonna? Oh.
Yo.
Yeah. We damaged goods, man. We are a damaged fan base. We're a damaged fan base, man. We're a damaged fan base.
Like, bro,
I get it though.
We won with legit no wide receiver 2. It's a wide receiver 2 by committee.
And then Diami, like, he do all this good stuff, and then when you need him to make a play, he drop it. So you really can't count on him. You gotta ride the high hand, man. Gotta ride the high hand. But we definitely need to win, man. We definitely need to win next week. We 5.5-point favorites. We was like 7-point favorites after the loss. So
yeah, I'm coming to that game too, bro.
Oh man.
Oh man, and look, we can't sleep on the week. Look, enough with the sleeping, bro. Like, Will Levis been balling.
Yeah, for sure. Shoot, Dallas ain't got what Talbert. I think ain't really got no number 2. Talbert. I mean Brandon Cooks, but he's still hurt.
Oh man, this is exhausting. Oh man,
It's tough, man. It's tough.
it's the way we lost though.
That game was so drunk, bro. Like, it was wild. It was crazy being there. It felt weird the whole time. It felt weird the whole time. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they I think CD had a whole rack of targets. Yeah, you right. I ain't arguing about that. And him getting Terry the ball, I ain't arguing about that. Not at all. But at the same time, like, you can't discount Jayden missing targets either. Jayden missed Terry a couple times. So who fault is that? Who fault is that, Marcus? Is that Jayden fault or is that Cliff fault? Or it's because he a rookie? What we gonna go with? Like this is the NFL, man. Like this is the NFL, man.
CD had 12 targets, 10 catches. So he only missed twice. So
Yeah, Cliff definitely got need to do a better job. That's what we were saying earlier. The slants, the posts, some overs, the outs, like that stuff works for Terry. Like, get him the ball. There's no doubt Cliff is at fault for that. Put him in better situations. Put him in better positions to win. I'm definitely with you on that. No doubt, man.
it's nasty.
I do want to say this though, like they still got Jerry Jones as their GM, man.
Yeah.
So they probably gonna have another all in the off season.
How far they go in the draft? Like they're like 10 or something.
Yeah, they won now, so they pushed them out of top 10. And Micah said he ain't tanking. He don't care what the front office talking about. Long as he out there, he playing to win. So you know the players is with him. So if Jerry trying to tank, it ain't gonna work because he definitely tried to tank today. No, it wasn't. That's what I'm talking about, Mari. That is not true. They moved Terry at least 6 times today, bro. Just go back and watch the game, man. Go back and watch the game.
Whew.
Yeah, you right, Murray. I'm saying Marcus. It's Marius. Sorry, bro. I'm driving. My bad. And mess your name up. Yeah, they cook, man. They ain't got no cap. They still got to pay Micah. Dak, who knows how long he gonna be out. They gave up a 4th round pick for a dude. Did he even play today? Who's the dude they got from Carolina? Bango, whatever his name is.
He played.
What number was he?
81. He got your number, man.
Oh, he got cooked. He got strapped up. I remember him being out there. Mingo, they gave a 4th round for him. Like Dallas cooked, man.
Let's man, this dude talking about joining on a live.
Well, no, you like that, Danny?
Why do that? I'm pretty sure every other game you ain't been asked for this opportunity. Go ahead on now.
That's crazy. I don't know what they doing.
Let's pivot to the defense for a bit. Look, something told me they were going to be able to run the ball on this. I don't know what it was, but the simple fact they didn't have Zach Martin nor Tyler Smith. They got what they did.
We got a poor run defense. We run defense. That's why. People talking about they bad at running. We bad at stopping the run. Defensive line ain't getting no pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? D-line ain't getting no pressure, man. Payne ain't eat. I thought he would. Zach Martin ain't played. Don't matter.
Yeah, Payne is cooked.
When we blitz, it's so telegraphed.
Oh my god!
That was a fumble the refs didn't give to Chen. That was definitely a fumble, bro. He took 2-3 steps and fell to the ground, falling to the ground. Oh, Tennessee run the ball? I haven't watched any tape yet. I'm gonna watch this week.
They got Pollard.
I don't know, man. We gonna see, man. Oh yeah, they got the OC from the Bengals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and they got our guy. He used to coach with us, the O-line coach.
Yep.
I know they defense was pretty. I know they run defense was real good.
Yeah.
Ladarius Sneed is hurt, but he wasn't. He was on and off this year. Yeah, man. So I don't know, man. Everybody, that's right, Erk. Appreciate you for joining too, man. You too, Marius. Erk, if y'all can go to YouTube, man, subscribe to the channel. We'd definitely appreciate it. Red Zone in the Lab. Yeah, everybody run on us, man. What happened to Ceelo, man? Ceelo told something. Man, that man overseas. He in the Caribbean. Told something alert. You probably at the pool, watching at the pool. All right, DT, man.
Well, hey man, that's all we got for y'all tonight. Because
I don't know. What's the score with the Eagles game?
It's 20-7. Saquon scored on the first. Well, Rams just scored, so it's now 20-13.
Okay.
But we got a lot of work to do, man.
Yeah. Look at Danny. He pumped up, boy.
Like I told you, hey man, I told you. Hey, look,
He got 4 wins.
I'm gonna send you a picture today, man. I'm gonna send you this picture. I seen it. It matches everything I think about Cowboy fan. I ain't seen so many Cowboy fans talking. They wait until this week. It's cool though. It's cool.
They us now. They us from the last years. Now they get to talk. They us now.
Well, go ahead and let them talk, man. I'll tell you one thing.
Danny, I tell you what, don't lose to DeVito on Thursday.
Even
you make sure you right back here when y'all play DeVito.
Even when we lose that one.
Even when we lose that one. You talking about they own us. We're pleased. All right, man. We definitely appreciate y'all time. We know your time is very valuable for you to spend it with us. We definitely appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow at some point doing something. Maybe we'll watch some tape. Definitely check us out.
What time?
Do it. Yeah, man. We know your time is very valuable for you to spend it. We definitely appreciate it. Remember, do it because you love it, not because it loves you. One beat, one sound, one heart. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Volante, my man, Volante in the building. Talk to him, Volante. Talk to him. Talk to him, Volante. One beat, one sound, one heart, one love.